Hello and welcome to this answer explanation video. This video will talk you through the answers for the subtract fractions worksheet and will hopefully help you through some of the tricky bits. Question 1 says match the calculations to the correct answers, and we have different diagrams there showing the subtractions A, B and C, and we have the answers to match them up to. So A, if you look at this diagram here, we've got two circles. We've got one split into 9 equal pieces, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them shaded in. And we have another one split into thirds, 3 equal pieces, and there's 1 of those shaded in. So this calculation here is 6 ninths, take away 1/3. Now, we need to look at the denominators here because we need to find a common denominator. We need to make the denominator the same. And if we look at that, we know that 9 is a multiple of 3, so we could convert 1/3 into ninths. If we look at the diagram here, it's split into 3 and we've got 1/3 shaded in. So we can convert these thirds into ninths by splitting each of these thirds up into 3 equal pieces, and then we'll have 9 equal pieces. So if we split this one up here into 3, and then this one here into 3, and this one here into 3, we can see that we have 3 out of 9 pieces shaded in. So 1/3 is the same as 3 ninths. It's equivalent to 3 ninths. So we're actually doing 6 ninths, take away 3 ninths, and we can cross out then 3 of these ninths here. So we'll cross out 3 of those. We'll take 3 of those away from the 6 over there, and we have 3 ninths left. So 6 ninths take away 1/3, or 3 ninths, is 3 ninths. And an equivalent fraction for 3 ninths, we can divide the numerator and the denominator by 3. So an equivalent fraction for that would be 1/3. So the calculation for A matches up to 1/3. For B, we have a diagram here split into 12 equal pieces, and there are 9 shaded in. So this fraction here would be 9/12, and this diagram here is 1 out of 4 equal pieces, so it's 1/4, 1/4. So doing 9/12 take away 1/4. Well, we need to convert the denominator of one of them to be the same as the other. 12 is a multiple of 4, which means we can split each of these quarters into 3, so multiplying the denominator and the numerator by 3, and we'll convert that to 12ths. So if we split each of these quarters, or these fourths, into 3, we've now got 12ths in both diagrams, and we can see that the 1/4 that was there before is now 3/12. It's equivalent to 3/12. So we're doing 9/12, take away 3/12, and that would leave us with 6/12. And an equivalent fraction for 6/12, so we can divide both the numerator and the denominator by 6. So that would be 1/2. 6/12 is equivalent to 1/2. For C, we have a diagram that's split into 3 equal pieces, but all 3 are shaded in, so it is 1 whole that's shaded in. 3 out of 3 equal pieces are shaded in. We have 1 whole, and we're taking away 4 out of 12 equal pieces, so 4/12. So this would be 1 whole, or you could write it as a fraction of 3/3, 1 whole, take away 4/12. One way to look at this then is, even if we split this into 12 equal pieces, we're going to have 1 whole. We could divide each of these thirds into 4 pieces to make 12s, but we'll have 12/12, 1 whole. Here we have 4 out of 12 pieces shaded in. One way to look at this then would be to count up to make 1 whole. How many of these 12s will be needed to make this 1 whole? And then that would be the same as subtracting these 4 pieces from this whole here. So the pieces that we'd have to shade in would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need another 8/12 on the top of the 4/12 to make 1 whole. So 1 whole take away 4/12 would be 8/12. We would need 8/12 to make that whole. 8/12 we can divide both of these by 4, and that would mean that we would have 2/3. So 8/12 would be equivalent to 2/3. Question 2 says circle the correct answer in each box. So for A, we have 5 6 take away 12 18ths. So we're going to need the denominators to be the same in both fractions. 18 is a multiple of 6, so we can convert 6th to 18ths by splitting each of these 6ths into 3 equal parts each. So 6 multiplied by 3 will give us 18. That will mean that the 5 6 we had before will become 15 18ths, and that's shown in the diagram that's on the question. So here we have 15 18ths shaded in. So 5 6 is the same as, it's equivalent to 15 18ths, and we are taking 12 of those 18ths away. So if we subtract 12 of these 18ths here, 1 2 3 4 7 8 9 10 11 12, then we will have 3 of those 18ths left. So 15 18ths take away 12 18ths will be 3 18ths. And we can convert 3 18ths, we can change that to, we can divide both the numerator and the denominator by 3, which will mean we have 1 6. So 3 18ths is equivalent to 1 6. B says 11 15ths take away 3 fifths. So here we have the 11 15ths already on the diagram on the question for you. Now I've just drawn 3 fifths here so we can convert the fifths to 15ths. So if we split each of these fifths into 3 equal pieces each, then we'll have our 15ths, and we can see we've got 3 6 9 and 9 15ths shaded in. So we can take those 9 15ths, that's equivalent to 3 fifths, so we can take those 9 15ths away from the 11 15ths. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. We have 2 of those 15ths left. So 11 15ths take away 3 fifths will be 2 15ths, and that's our answer for B. Question 3 says Salma solves the 2 calculations below, and she says that 7 thirds take away 2 ninths gives the same answer as 8 thirds take away 3 ninths. Is she correct? Let's have a look at these calculations. We have 7 thirds take away 2 ninths and 8 thirds take away 3 ninths. So we have thirds and ninths. So we're going to need to convert the thirds into ninths. So we're going to split each of these thirds into 3 equal parts each. So we'll have ninths. That means that we'll have 3 times as many of the numerator as well. So 7 thirds will become 21 ninths. And now we can take away 2 ninths, and that will give us 19 ninths. For this calculation here, 8 thirds take away 3 ninths, we're going to need to do the same here again, convert the thirds into ninths. So we're going to need to split each of these thirds into 3 parts each, and that means we'll have 3 times as many of the numerator as well. So this means we'll have 24 ninths. 8 thirds, the same as 24 ninths, and we can take away 3 of those ninths, and that means we'll have 21 ninths. So Salma is not correct. They do give different answers. That was a video for the answers for the Subtract Fractions worksheet from Classroom Secrets. If you want to watch a video tutorial linked to the skills in this worksheet, you can go to kids.classroomsecrets.co.uk, or for more resources linked to this skill, you can go to classroomsecrets.co.uk.